Alright, so for today's review, we're going to be taking a look at the First Gear Peterbilt 367 and 150 scale. This model was recently re-released by First Gear. You could get it in black, which you see here. You could also get it in black with the Komatsu logo on the door. You can get it in two versions of red. One's just straight red and the other has the Komatsu logo on the door. Both models do come with the Talbot Lowboy. I believe both the black ones come with silver, and then the red ones, I believe, both have red lowboys to go with the red paint scheme. But without further ado, let's get straight into the review. So starting off the review here, you do have a nice Peterbilt logo right there, nice and small. Got a nice chrome air cleaner right there. You got your some running lights painted on right there, an indicator right there. You can see right here you have a bunch of nice bolt detailing on your cab and on the door, which is nice. And then you do, when you buy the model with the lowboy, I believe that's the only way to buy these models, unless you get a dump truck. The mirrors are affixed to the model when you take it out of the box. And then one nice feature about this is the doors do open, which is nice. Kind of a loose fit, but the door, it's nice to see that they open. Kind of wish that on the Kenworth models the doors would open, but you really can't complain for the price. And then you can see there's a nice detailed interior. You got a nice wood grain on your panel, and then the backs, your seats are brown as well, which is nice. And the door just closes right there. And then you do have a simulated toolbox and step right here. A nice fuel tank right here. As you can see, you have some blue and red airlines right here. I believe they just run into one point, like a tie-off point right there in the back. You do have your little pogo stick that holds them on. And then come to the back here. You have a nice headache rack. I believe it is plastic. You got to be careful when taking it out of the box. I actually pulled mine by the headache rack and managed to pop it a little loose, which isn't a big problem. Got a nice amber beacon right there. And then you can see right here, your drop axle is fixed in position, so it cannot raise or lower. But I do believe if you take this little diamond plate part up here, if you pop it off, there are a couple screws that have the axle in the up position, so if you unscrew them, I'm sure the axle goes down. That's just what I've been told. I haven't tried it myself yet. And then you can see right here, you got a pretty simple fifth wheel right here. It doesn't move or anything, but it is metal, which is nice. I got some plans for this in the headache rack in the future. And then you see you got a nice, about, I would say, half fender. And you got some full fenders that cover your drop, which is nice. I really like the fender setup on the model a lot. Coming to the rear of the model, you have some nice painted on turn indicators right there. And you got some very hard plastic mud flaps, which would have been nice if they had some Peterbilt logos on the back, but you really can't complain. And then coming to this side, it's almost the same as the other side. Nice air cleaner, and your exhausts on the model are they do have holes on the top, so you can stick a pointer in there if you're so pleased. Like I said, same as the other side. Nice bolt detailing on the cab and door. And then coming to the front of the model, you can see the hood does open. You have some nice running lights and just your standard high beams. You have a nice Peterbilt logo right there. And this little part right here, when you get the model, it does come off the model. You can snap it on or off. And you got a nice simulated license plate holder right here. The model does come with an oversized load sign. That's one thing to note. I do not have it on the model currently. But the hood does open, but this little piece right here does prevent it from opening. But there is a nice detailed engine in there. Overall, it's a nice little model from First Gear. I believe they the sets with the lowboys run for $101, something like that. That's not including shipping. It's a nice model. I bought it because it was black and I wanted it for my black fleet, and the matches. I feel like the T880 match is a lot better than the 367 match. But overall, when you have a sword model, like a sword trailer hooked up to it, you can't really tell that it's a slight off black, but it does match real nice. So taking pictures with other sword models, it'll match. But overall, I'd recommend picking yourself up 379 if you're looking for a different truck that's not a 379 T800 or a Granite. I believe it's the first gen that WSI/Sword does. You can get it from First Gear. You can get it from a bunch of different dealers. I recommend picking one up, but that's just about it for this video. So thank you for watching. If you'd like to follow my social media, both links are in the description, and stay tuned for the next video to be uploaded.